In this video, I'm going to look at the final scene from the film War of the Worlds and listen to how John Williams uses bitonality as a narrative tool.
Nice.
You are now entering
Keith Horn's Chord of the Week.
In 2005, my wife and I had a date night to go see War of the Worlds, and it scared the living crap out of me. But not so much that I didn't want to revisit the score by the legendary John Williams. The last scene of the movie is what I want to focus on. It's where Ray, played by Tom Cruise, is reunited with his family. Ray and his son Robbie are increasingly at odds with each other in the early part of the film, until they're separated during the big battle scene. Ray is left not knowing if he'll ever see his son again or if he will even survive. But in the end, father and son are reunited.
Spoiler alert.
Here's that scene.
Dad.
It's an intense and emotional scene that is scored brilliantly by John Williams. Through the whole scene, he has this open-voiced C major chord in the low strings, which gives this sense of rest and relief, and finally some safety. But on top, he has these falling scalar patterns that have nothing to do with C major.
I'm listening.
He starts with D flat minor over this C major, moves to F sharp major, A Lydian, B major, and then finally, as the two characters embrace in the street, John Williams resolves fully to C major. Let's watch it again and try to feel the effect that this resolution has on you.
Dad.
It's less of a traditional resolution and more like a giving in or to a sense of groundedness that was there the whole time in that C major. As I listen back to this, I can't help but kind of personify these two competing elements. It's almost like the low chord is the father and the piano lines at the top are the son.
It's so deep.
No, it isn't.
Or as if the low chord represents home, safety, while the more unrelated key centers represent the instability and the trauma that the characters just went through. Not to mention the audience, because the movie just wrecked me for like 3 days. I had to go home and watch Winnie the Pooh that night so I could get to sleep.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, chubby little tubby all stuffed with fluffies.
Of course, I could be overthinking and over-intellectualizing this scene, but the effect still stands. As a viewer, we're left with this sense of safety mixed with trepidation, this sense of relief mixed with shock. And the genius that he is, John Williams just nails the tone of the scene with his use of harmony and his displacement of voicings.
So good! So good!
I mean, the whole movie is executed really well. Who's the guy? Spielberg. Yeah, well. All right, so let's try to take these chords through some exercises. First exercise is, I'm just going to arpeggiate this open voiced major triad, because that 10th is a little difficult for me to get in every key. So I'm going to arpeggiate it and then play the tritone major triad, F sharp, over top of it. So that'll sound like this. And we'll go through the circle of fifths in the authentic cycle from C. second exercise is I'll do the same thing, except for the tritone will be replaced with the major seventh major chord. So in this case, the major seventh of C is B, and I'll be able to try it off of that. So it's 2 major chords, a major seventh apart. So that'll sound like this.
Was beautiful.
So there's an example of bitonality used not just as a way to create interesting dissonant harmony, but also used as a powerful storytelling device to complement a narrative. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and happy practicing.
Yeah. Who this? This beat. Yo, who this? Yo, who this? Who this?